happy space. It's my happy space alone. Now that I found a little bit of comfort in a spaceship headed right for the stars. Enjoy the trip until I think it's over. I'll get older knowing it was worth the start. So I'ma build a spaceship and fly away.
Logic now. Logic now.
That's not what I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask if Jeff had ever tried sounding.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Also, wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here today, Jeff. I'm sweating now.
What the fuck is sounding? What?
It's when you take a metal rod and you put it up your urethra.
Yeah. It's not worth it. I really think that you have to be really, really twisted to really like it.
Right, but I assume that because of who you are, you would just try it just cause.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I also had an ex-girlfriend who was a nurse. I had her install a catheter for me to see how that felt, because I only had a catheter once, but I had her try that. I guess it was before that, but yeah. I'm weird like that. Very weird. Huh?
Hold up.
What?
So the doctor didn't prescribe it. You just want to know how I feel?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm not very proud of what I want to experience or what I have experienced, but at least I could say, yeah, I know what that feels like.
I respect it.
Yeah. Well, see, in the body piercing world, honestly, how am I gonna talk somebody into something if I don't know how it feels myself? So I have to do it myself, on myself, to experience it, and then I can give them my experience. And that usually makes people feel a lot better.
Nah, we do, yo, honestly, that's like super fucking logical, because the army does the same thing. Like when you test like your gas, it's called a pro mask. I fucking hate saying gas mask. It's not what it's called, but your pro mask, like you go inside the gas chamber, you go in with that shit on, they start the gas, you got to take it off, know how it feels, put it back on, get that trust in your equipment working, then you take it off and they have fun with you. But so yeah, there's logic in that. Like I respect that, but I'll be honest with you, I had the eyebrow and that was about it for me, and that shit got ripped out during aggressive sex.
Yeah. Mine got ripped out. I think it was at a hate breed show or something like that years ago. But yeah, I've had everything on my body pierced. Everything.
Ooh, I've been to a hate breed show.
I've also been to a hate breed show. They were with Slipknot.
Yo, really? Oh, so that wasn't too long ago then. I saw hate breed way before that even.
Yeah, no, I saw them. I think it was 2015 or 16, something like that.
That's still they're a great show.
Yeah.
They're a great show.
Yeah, they're a good time.
Yeah.
Did you just say it got ripped out at a show?
Well, my eyebrow ring did. Yeah, no. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, okay? Woo. You poor bastard. No.
You just walk around the show with your dick.
Listen, if a piercing get ripped out of your dick, there's no way you can casually talk about that shit. You would have to like not. You gotta cringe before you say that shit. Like
I fucking passed out gauging it, so like absolutely that would kill me. You know?
Oh shit. At a show, God damn.
I just can't stand the idea of like the Prince Albert getting snagged on like an IUD. Like
on an IUD.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't really get snagged on. There's nothing to really get snagged in an IUD. And if you pull it out, it's not really gonna. Yeah, you know what? That could. I've never really had an issue with that.
I don't do the IUDs. They hurt.
Yeah, I can usually tell if there's one in because it like makes the tip of my dick really hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's got a little point.
Yeah, that point. Like you hit
because they got to be able to grab it to pull it out for removal. And so if you got a big dick, you're probably gonna hit
it. Yeah. So like, I don't think it's ever. I mean, it wouldn't. Yeah. Can't see it get, but it has those 2 hooks on it at the top too. So maybe I guess it could get snagged on that. I've never had that.
You'd have to be pretty far in, Jeff. You'd have to get past the point.
Like,
so
I ain't know nothing about the motherfucking IUDs until that shit happened. With what's her name? Well, I ain't gonna say her name. She about to get married and shit. But like, yo, that shit, yo, I probably the only time I would say I was kind of sort of physical with a woman. Like, I pushed her off of me so fucking fast. Like, I kind of felt bad about it, but like, it was such a shock, and it was like bing, like on it, and like it, like I've been stabbed like several times. Like, I know what it feels like to be like poked with something. Like, so all of a sudden, like, and the trolls are like, you know what I'm saying? We doing our thing. Then bing on my thighs, like, ah! Like, what the fuck was that? What was that? Like, I was like, oh, like, I ain't, yo.
Little pinch on the helmet. Yay!
I was thinking, like, in my head, like, honestly, I was like, I thought, like, because, like, this, like, it was kind of a quickie situation. So it wasn't like, it was our first time. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? I put my mouth down there yet. So I thought maybe she had a piercing and it came out, right? And it went in there. So like I just was like, like, because it's just, you know, it's not a normal feeling.
Right. And you know, I don't always wear it for sex because it's like kind of uncomfortable. You know what I mean? I have such a big gauge in it now, just like it's after a while.
Plus with the friction, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and then the weight. Just hanging there all the time, that makes it sore too. That's like how heavy the ring is, you know. But
never thought.
Tell me about your penis, Tori.
I'm cool. He's, you know, little guy gets the job done.
You want me to tell you about it, Jeff?
Hi guys.
I am familiar.
We are talking about dicks right now. Is that what's going on? I'm a little bit late to the party. Is that what's?
We're talking about dicks, and we have been for 25 minutes, Ryan.
Cool, cool. I'm excited.
That's why EJ is not really involved in this conversation.
Yeah, he's fully turned around. I was a little worried. I didn't know what.
Hold on, watch me attract them. Weed, vaginas. Like, hey, turn around.
He's like, that's all you got to do. Talking about dicks, and I'll come back.
Yeah. Oh man.
How do I? Switch to gallery. There it is.
Yo, speak because we just fucking. We'll just
gallery. You sending pics, Jeff?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yo, it's weird we didn't talk about this shit last week though, so I kind of wanted to talk about it just a little bit. Like the Mike Tyson edibles, the air edibles. So I had this debate on whether or not Evander Holyfield should get some of the money.
No.
Wait.
I say no.
For what now? Say this again.
For Mike
man
Tyson
who had his ear ripped off by Mike Tyson.
No shit. I got that.
All right.
But what,
I'll stop
now?
talking then, and I'll let Tori do the rest. If you're
Mike
gonna get
Tyson,
uppity,
say the word again. Mike Tyson. What? Edibles? Did you say?
Yes, ear edibles.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I think I've seen this now. I'm sorry. I was staring at Ryan's face.
It happened.
Oh, so you were full of rage? Okay, I get it.
Yo, I just say no. I mean, why? Like, I understand, like, I mean, I guess you're profiting off of somebody's misfortune, but I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know if he sued him or not, but, like, you got money for it. And it's like, how long ago was that?
Right, there's got to be a statute of limitations. Like, it's been a really fucking long time.
Like, I feel like I was in high school when that happened.
So Mike Tyson's the one who put them out then?
Yeah.
Yes, they're branded by him.
Yeah.
Right. One, I think that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Two, should Evander Holyfield get some money? Yeah, I actually do think he should.
Why?
Because it was a piece of his fucking body that contributed to the whole joke.
But the ears don't, like, it's not like somebody went up to him and was like, yo, you still got that chunk? Let me just mold it real quick. Try to make these edibles.
Personally, I'd be like, yeah, I do actually. Ryan's got it in his pocket for me. Ryan, give me that ear.
Right, but how many people do you think know about the ear thing without even knowing the other guy's name? That's kind of what Mike Tyson is known for.
Everybody, yeah. He got it. He did. He got the right strategy, and them shits gonna sell. But Evander can't get no money unless he eats some. He gotta eat some. Evander is straight in.
Now, see, if I was Evander, I would reach out to Mike Tyson to do some sort of an ad or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much, like, yo,
maybe work together on it.
Let us write the ad for you. Oh my God.
Tori, we should do it. We should buy some and let me eat it. And then we finna go in the ring and box. And then I bite your motherfucking ear.
What if Evander? Now it's the actual edible is the ear with the piece bit taken out of the ear, right?
Yeah.
So what if he branded Evander Holyfield? What if Evander Holyfield branded that little piece of the ear and sold it in a separate baggie for lesser milligrams? Problem solved.
But that's the thing.
I'll do a sniff for satisfying sniff.
How Tyson ate it.
Huh?
Man,
he didn't swallow it, bro.
How Tyson ate that piece.
No, he spit it out.
You seen it?
No, he seen it on the floor. Remember? They show it on the floor. Remember?
Do they?
Oh yeah, they put the camera right on it.
Now I'm a little bummed out. I kind of wish he did chew it. You know?
It's just funny when I put in Mike Tyson into Google, the first thing that comes up was like Mike Tyson laughing. And I was like, all right, that's okay.
Well, because he's got like a little schoolgirl's laugh.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I mean,
you guys, I don't know how many of you watch Tom Segura or enjoy him, but he's got a great story about meeting Mike Tyson on a plane, and it's so good.
Oh, it's literally a whole ear with the piece that he bit off missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Evander should sell that little piece.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, yeah, by the way, my bad. Side note, that is one of my favorite stories of all time from any comedian.
It's so good. Tom,
I don't think I've heard.
Have you been on Netflix recently?
Tori.
My wife likes that.
Tori.
Yo.
Can you please not light that cigarette? Ryan's allergic.
I will. You are right.
He's so scared. Think about it.
I got you,
I'll blow it this way.
All right, thank you. At least.
Oh man, no. All right, so now I have a serious like comedic question.
Make it serious.
And you know, feel free, whoever wants to start it off with answering this. Do you think it's possible for a person to become a very good comedian, meaning above average? Don't necessarily mean they're Kevin Hart or DL or John Mulaney or whoever, but they are at least sustaining a good living from comedy. So a good, very good comedian that cannot make fun of themselves. Like cannot see the satire in themselves, the hilarity in different life circumstances or situations.
Easy question. Nope. Nobody. If you don't make fun of yourself, nobody wants to listen to you. You sound like you sound like an egotistical asshole as soon as you go on stage. If you're just immediately coming off the bat, there's nothing's wrong with you.
Yeah, part of comedy is that people have to be able to relate to you, and everyone has that innate kind of self-consciousness. And so if you show that humanity side of yourself, that's how you're gonna pull the audience. And if you just act like you're the shit, I mean, people are not going to be able to get behind that.
Now there are weird anomalies, I believe, in like Andrew Dice Clay, but his angle was kind of like he was an asshole as a whole, so it was still kind of making fun of him. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's like the weird. That's the weird anomaly of that aspect of it. Like, how did he do it? 'Cause he came out like I could fuck anything, you know, like, and it was still.
I know. Yeah,
It
you're
doesn't
right.
pull
Damn, I
value.
never thought about that. That
Yeah.
he is the one comic that was
Yeah.
able to be successful
Yeah.
and never really like make fun of himself. Never really.
There was another comic. I can't remember his name. It's a weird. I want to say it was Paul F. Tompkins. They used to do some bits where he was like pretended he was a billionaire and he flew in a helicopter and stuff. It was kind of funny, but it didn't hold. Now I think he just writes or does a podcast or something. I don't even think he does stand up anymore. But those are the only ones that I know of that I could think about. You know what I mean? That can relate to that, but I don't think so. Because you gotta, I mean, that's where all of our jokes come from, is from our fucking funny, stupid lives. Like fucking, you know, that's why I tell jokes. I need people to laugh at them. Because, like, if not, if somebody goes, oh, it's only gonna make me feel worse. So I gotta make it funny.
Well, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, dog. Hey, I'm fucking perfect. I ain't shit wrong with me.
Yeah, you're right.
EJ, you're 5'7".
What the fuck that got to do with anything?
You're a little man.
You didn't
Say it to my fucking face.
I just fucking did, and I've met you in person and talked about how short you are.
You just stood out in an open field with
Don't
an
like
orange
me.
vest with a sniper in here, and you surprised you got shot.
Yeah, you're right.
Goddamn well, she a sniper.
You thought I wasn't gonna say anything? Come on.
I'm saying, listen here. It ain't that you said something, but you tell all 8 followers that I'm short. They don't know.
But if they've been following the podcast, I brought it up before.
First of all, we at 10. All right?
It's growing.
Secondly, we do actually have a lot more, but people keep directing themselves to my fucking YouTube shit. So I'm gonna put a link on my shit for our page. But yeah, I mean, but EJ, even so, like, you make fun of yourself, like not in a way that, like, you know, like, I mean, like, I don't like, I mean, there's a big difference because some people could over goofy themselves. I think it's a fine line. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, over goofy, like Jim Carrey, for example. Like, you ever watch some of his stand up?
Oh God,
personally, for me, funny for about 10 minutes, and then I'm like, all right, that's enough, dude. You know what I mean? Like, that's enough. So
same thing with the black dude from Police Academy. That shit is funny for like the first like 3-4 minutes, and then I'm like, fam.
Dude, yeah. What's his name? Winslow.
Like
Michael Winslow.
Like,
yeah. Holy fuck, yeah.
But
his whole set is relying on weird sounds and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, here's a helicopter, and people just laugh. Like, what? What the fuck?
I mean, don't get me
that
wrong.
Does
like,
sound like a helicopter.
Here's a motorcycle.
That's a good one too.
You're good.
Wow.
I got 15 minutes at the Funny Bone now because of my voices.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Hey, but see, that's the whole thing though. When you, like, honestly, I listen, look at comedians, and I'm like, I like your stage presence, but your jokes ain't really funny. I like your jokes, but your stage presence ain't really funny. Like,
right.
But that's the whole thing. Like, it's a lane. It's a lane for everybody, bitch. Like, I bullshit you, no lie. Only person I laugh at while watching Seinfeld is Elaine and Kramer. Like, I'm like, I'm waiting on Jerry Seinfeld to tell me something funny.
You don't fuck with George?
Yeah,
He's a little too sad.
Man.
He's a little too neurotic.
He too sensitive for me. I ain't. Yeah.
My favorite Seinfeld episode is opposite George. That's my.
I think E-Fudge, I think you got a point with that though on Seinfeld. Maybe Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld kind of wrote those jokes for other people. You know what I mean? Like that's why Jerry didn't have a lot of punchlines. I'm not a big Jerry Seinfeld fan, but I could tell that he's not one to just absorb all the spotlight. He's pretty cool on dividing it up. Yeah. He has a killer joke. He's probably going to try and give it to somebody else first rather than take it for himself. The show's named after him, so what the fuck does it matter? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm a fan of the show, and I'm a fan of like his the drinking coffee and cars while talking to the comedian.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But
I've seen quite a bit of it.
That shit there, I watch all them episodes. I will watch that shit there over and over and over again before I watch the show Seinfeld.
The thing is that I find the comedians that he has on more interesting than him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I really do. Like, I watch the episode and be like, oh, Tina Fey, I'll watch this one. I like her. That kind of shit. But I'm not watching for Seinfeld. I don't care about his car shit. I don't care about that little like vlog type shit he does. Like, here's a day in my life before it starts.
But if you listen to him, like a lot of the people he interviewed,
he giving jewels.
They came up around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So he trying to tell you like, hey, only thing you got to do is just stay the course. Stay the course. Cause somebody seen him, and bam, like he took off. But you got people it was one of the fucking episodes. It was one of the people from the beginning, like they was here.
Him and Eddie Murphy started the same day at the same place. Their first day ever doing comedy was at the same open mic the same day. The guy who ran the open mic still has the list.
No shit.
Fucking bugged out, right? Think about that. Cool. Jerry Seinfeld and Eddie Murphy. Now, I have a question though, because EJ just brought something to my mind that kind of I want to ask you. Do y'all think Jerry Seinfeld would be the legendary comedian that he is without the show?
No, and I don't think that if he hadn't met Larry David, he wouldn't have the career that he does.
No, I think there's symbiotic,
Larry David's
like Tom Brady and what's his name?
Right.
Belichick.
Yeah, Larry David, I think, was Jerry Seinfeld's nitrous boost.
But see, that's the thing though. That's the thing. Like, look at Byron Allen, the black man who got a bunch of shows. Like he showed a picture. I was watching the fucking show that he got on TV where he had the different comedians. All of them, they be trying to figure out if they're telling the truth or a lie. And
I know what you told me. Yeah, I like that shit.
He showed a picture of him, Louis, two more older comedians when they was 14 and 15 years old in the motherfucking basement writing for JJ, Jimmy Walker. Like they 14, 15 years old in the room writing for Jimmy, and Jimmy the same age as them, just a year or two older than them. But he got that spark. Somebody seen him already. And it's like, okay, and you still fuck with that person after 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like them, you, Holly, Erica, once we meet Viz and Nicole them and find out they ain't assholes, we might can have something like like when you look back 10, 15 motherfucking years from now, you say, damn, one of us fucking made it. One of us pulled the rest of them in. But bitch, look at these old pictures. Look at these old podcast photos. Like, the object of the thing is don't shit on the next man.
Don't need to.
Your comedy is your comedy. Your comedy is your comedy.
Oh yeah.
But everybody comedy ain't the same, and everybody got their own lane. You just got to figure out what the fuck you gonna do to stand out from the next motherfucker.
But I think if you got to figure out a lane, though, you can't be a comedian that rides in different lanes all the time or rides in between a lane, like just half-assing it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
you ain't taking it serious then.
Right.
If you all over the fucking road, you ain't really taking it serious because you ain't your craft. You don't really. If somebody say what kind of comedy you do, like motherfucker say,
I kind of say that. I guess I do. What kind of comedy do you do, Tori? Tell me.
I mean, for me personally, like my style of comedy is more so like I'm built around like I want you to forget all that bullshit exists out there for the amount of time you with me, whether it's 20 minutes, an hour. Like my comedy, I just like you can, you know, you want to talk politics, all that shit, cool. We could talk that all day. Y'all, everybody who know me know that. But while we on this stage, let's just forget for a little bit. Let's just have some fun. So I'm more so like, do I expect myself to expand at some point and kind of grow into more of a D.L. Hughley Chappelle style of comedy as I get older? Sure, I'm sure I will. But for right now,
already
like,
they age.
let's just goofy it out. Let's look at the silly thing. So I'm gonna talk about Star Wars, but I mean, if you're a person of intelligence and logic, then you hearing the message that's behind that. Like the Jedi, the what side of the Force joke will work better for me as a black man. Like, yeah, that's funny, but it's also bringing attention to the fact that like, fuck, I got to think like this. Like that's really an issue when I deal with police. So, you know, it's like even when I wear a hoodie on stage and I set it off with, you know, I wear this hoodie, not because it's cool. I wear a hoodie. So when you see a black man in a hoodie, you think funny and not danger. Like now people might chuckle at that, but some people might, damn. Like,
so you kind of, I feel like because you mentioned some issues and stuff. You're like, I don't want to say political, but you teeter on that edge of like smart comedian, you know?
Oh yeah. But I try to goofy it up. I try to get you to see like, you know, the lighter side of shit. Like, cause you know, I mean, fuck, why not?
Like Ryan comes off as Stephen Hawking's on stage, you know what I mean?
Stop! I have the dumbest jokes possible.
No, you don't, buddy.
No, you have
E-Fudge, what kind of comedian would you say you are?
Who, me?
No, E-Fudge, not you. Settle down.
Me, I say I'm more of a party starter.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I think, yeah, I'm more of a party starter. You know, I ain't really on the political shit because I'm like totally different. I'm waiting for them to actually pop off, like you know, and yeah. So I like to get the parties.
I'm the motherfucker you want to deal with. He's the motherfucker when it comes to equal rights you don't want to deal with. Because when you're dealing with him, negotiations have ended. The talking portion of this motherfucker has ended.
Yeah. What about you,
other
Eric?
than a horny comedian, what are you?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Other than a horny comedian, what are you?
Yeah, all right. I think I'm definitely like a storyteller mixed with some self-deprecation. But honestly, I try to make it a dialogue. I want these people to feel like we're really having a conversation.
Right.
And like I'm as open and as honest as I can be about who I am. Because I want them to kind of feel like they know me.
All right.
It's easier to laugh at someone when you have that human connection with them.
Mm-hmm.
I have to tell you, when you're on stage, I get that feeling like I'm sitting in a chair across from you. That's a really good feeling too. That's why I love sitting at your sets. I fucking love it. I always get that feeling, even if the show is like dead or the room is dead. Like I get that feeling. I'm sitting like right next to you, talking to you. That's cool. I love
Thanks,
that.
man.
EJ.
Yeah.
EJ,
Yes,
if you're
EJ?
gonna disagree with me, I swear to God.
No.
Okay.
No.
Put your hand down.
said
You go to the
something in
bathroom
the
afterwards.
beginning. You said something in the beginning that I ain't hear you right.
Oh, now
What
you're
you
hearing
said?
it.
You mean what Jeff said?
Self-defecation.
Deprecation.
Deprecation.
Yeah,
Deprecation.
not deaf.
I do not shit myself on stage, EJ.
Yes, you do.
I come pretty close a couple of times, but
I
Just like-
haven't done it yet.
That's a closer.
Ta-da!
Well, you guys aren't laughing. How about I pull this one out?
What about you, Erica?
Yeah.
From one horny comedian to another. I deliver sophisticated and clever dick jokes.
Nice.
I am
Nice.
a jet-setting former hood girl that's ratchet and very horny and unapologetically so. So my sets can sometimes give a lot of yeah girl energy
Yeah.
and a lot of laughs. If I had to do a comic to comic type of thing, I would say I'm the love child of Samore and Dion Cole.
Two of my favorites. 'Cause more, I know I have a rule about no female comedy lusting and whatnot, but I'm gonna be Samoa's man might have to just knock me out off a GP. Just hit me off a GP because I'm definitely gonna act like you not standing right there.
Now see, this is where the feet fetish comes in. It would be so easy to just be like, show me a picture of your feet real quick. And she would pick her foot up and you'd be happy. You'd be happy with that. You know what I mean?
And she stayed.
Huh?
And
What?
she stayed in some fly ass heels too.
Wow.
Just saying.
Hold on. Oh shit, my bad. I'm sorry. Ryan. Last but not least.
Oh God.
Ryan, you're still here.
Yeah. I don't
Okay.
know. We're talking about what are we? I'm the shitting himself comedian for sure. I don't know. I'm just silly. It's like dad jokes with cussing in it and a little too much confidence, I guess. I'm not sure.
I would
I don't know if
got-
you count.
You like,
But you have
like
jokes that make people think, dude.
Mm-hmm. You like an old dirty bastard kind of a comedy. Like you don't. There's
Hey.
no real like father to your style. Like you don't really like because your shit is so unique to you and like your personality. And then like I've told you this a bunch of times. Like I think out of the crew, I think you one of the best joke writers. Like
I
just
agree.
think you have like I don't have that ability for anybody to be like, hey, write a joke about this. Like my shit comes just flows naturally, and then I build off of that premise, you know. So I might talk it out. I might actually write it out. But you like fuck. I wish I could do.
Yeah,
that.
he knows how to take a joke that's like this big and make it this big and funny as shit. That's what's so good about you, Ryan. You know how to trim the
Stop!
fat
I'm
out.
blushing. No, but yeah, I wish I had half the confidence you have in me for that shit. I don't know. I really just think it's just like the stupidest jokes, the better for me. Just like a little.
Perpetual motion joke is not a stupid joke.
No.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Even
it's
the math,
not.
nah, hell no. The
Yeah,
math
it is.
dealer,
It's
the
not.
math dealer joke. What? The
Yeah.
fucking even the help wanted sign. Like I that's why I love that joke. I love a joke that like I get and to watch other people take a second to get it. And then
Yeah,
like
it's
when
great.
the light bulb comes on, like because at first like people like help wanted, like why would you put
yeah. That happens every time he tells those jokes.
I think my style is really just hitting one person in the room at a time until I hit about 50%, and then I go, okay, I'm good. That's what I would say I do.
But for anybody listening to this shit that wants to be a comedian or trying to get like the one thing that I will say, and like I'm sure this shit surprised EJ like it surprised me. The amount of people, like we did a competition not too long ago. Well, EJ was in the competition, I wasn't, but I was a part of the show. And after the show, like a lot of people, some some people top 3 placed. EJ was one of them, but out of 14 or 15 comics that were there, and to hear the rest of them like say they don't really go to open mics,
That's
but
crazy.
still be kind of upset about like not like doing well.
Yeah.
Was like incredible to me. Like, no disrespect to the one homie, but like you smoke with us and all of that shit. You got mad high like 2 minutes before you had to go on stage. That's
a total stupid fucking mistake, dude.
Me personally, like I believe in this shit and I take this shit seriously. So like everybody know me. I like to smoke weed. I like to chill. I drink a little bit here and there. Like, but when a fucking opportunity presents itself, anytime I take a stage, I don't give a shit if there's 3 people in there, 2 people in there. Everybody who's famous and everybody who could put you in the position to live out your dream or get you higher up the ladder is from somewhere. And not everybody is from fucking Hollywood. So like I take the position of no matter where I'm at, I'm going hard because you never know who might step into that. One of my inspirations for comedy is Clayton English. Like everybody always thinks like my style comes from Chappelle, but it's not. It comes from Clayton English. I didn't rock with Chappelle like most black people didn't really rock with Chappelle early in the beginning. And also like I was poor and it was difficult to see a lot of different shit. But like one of the first people I was really privy to was around my age when I really kind of started thinking about this was Clayton English. And like Clayton English was doing comedy for like 3 or 4 months and just happened to be in the right place at the right time. The right person saw him and now we all know who the fuck he is. Like,
I don't know who he is.
I don't know who he is.
I was scared to say I didn't know who he was too.
If you
Does
see
that
a
make
picture
the
of
3
him,
white
you'll be
people
like,
racist?
Oh, by the way, I looked up a picture of DL Hewley. I am familiar with who that is. Just to make everyone happy this week.
What's his name? What was
DL Hewley.
No, not DL Hewley. I know.
I'm sorry.
Silly goose.
Clayton English.
Clayton English. This sounds like a hillbilly, to be honest with you.
Nope. he's not. He's an LA comedian. But like, I mean,
Clayton
I don't know,
English.
it's just mind blowing to me because I tell people all the time, like, yo, like when, like if somebody after the show's like, oh, what's your secret or some shit like that. I've heard people say that to EJ after shows, like, oh, like, you know, people come up to you and they hit you with that, like, I thought about doing comedy. I'm funny with my friends. Like, what do you do? I'm like, I hit open mics. Like, Michael, do y'all think LeBron James don't practice? You think Kobe don't practice? Like, they just step onto the court like every fucking Sunday or whatever the fuck basketball play? Like,
wait a minute, wait. You don't mean to tell me you guys aren't just born with that talent in you?
What, basketball?
Yeah. What the fuck? Don't fuck. Shut up. Guys, all right. I'm not woke or anything, but I know biology. All right.
Okay. I brought this up to somebody and I fucked their mind up when I said this. Black people, like just black people in general, the whole world, aren't good at sports. Like it's not like a genetic thing. It's not like something that rests within our species.
Again,
and like I see your faces, but I'm getting ready to break it down on why. Okay. Black people on every continent on this earth. We make up a decent amount of people on every continent of this earth, right? Especially obviously Africa, right? It's a whole continent of black people, right? African Americans are genetically like predisposed to being good athletes because if you took a bunch of anything and bred the strongest with the strongest, then you're gonna have a LeBron James, a Kobe Bryant. But like think about it like this. There's been no basketball player from Africa who has ever dominated sports. Like you have an Akeem Olajuwon who is good in his position. You have other people in football and stuff that were good in their position, but there's been no black person from Africa that has completely dominated. Like
That's not their sport.
Well, I mean, track and shit like that, you got the Nigerians, but like I feel like again, they're only good at running because the air is so thin there. Like I assume like people from Denver are faster runners than like do better long distance than like
the air is thin. Fudge, did you hear that? He said they can run faster because there's less air.
Yes. That's a fact. What you talking about?
True though.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
Who you talking to? The other white folks?
I don't understand.
No, he was talking. Hey, no, they can run fast because they ain't got that much wind behind them. Like,
Yo.
it's like he was trying to explain. No, they don't got a third bone in their ankle. No,
Dude,
they just don't have
What do you
a
mean?
lot of wind when they run.
What do you mean you don't have
no,
that was my next point. Why you guys can go so fast? That was my next point.
Nigerians.
No, they
Hey,
can
you
run
said nothing.
fast because it's all them animals over there. You ain't never heard about niggas get ate up by a tiger or nothing, cause they can run. But
All right.
then they get over here and they see the hoops and the field goals and all that shit. It's a different world. So they just learn it. Come on.
You know what? I never thought I would have to edit you from saying something about black people, but here we are. I never would have thought in a million years EJ would say something about black people.
We've
that I
had
would
to
have
edit
be
so
like,
many
all right.
Asian jokes out, but here we are.
Think
I
about
don't think you.
Think
I
about
really don't think you have to
Think about
edit that.
it. Hey,
No, I'm
when
not.
you was in school, when you was in elementary, think about elementary.
Uh-huh.
Think about elementary. That person who always used to get beat up after school,
Mm-hmm.
he was fast, wasn't
Yeah, he eventually became very fast.
he? He was faster than a motherfucker.
I mean,
And every now and then you ain't want to get beat up. You went out the backside of the schoolway and you shot through the pathway. You seen how quick your ass was running when you ain't know nobody was behind you. You were just trying to get on that other road so you know you'll be safe.
I mean, I can't say I've ever run from anybody. I don't really do no running.
I'm just saying, elementary, like right before mama locked the door and made you get your ass whooped by them boys, you ran once or twice.
Sounds like child abuse, dude.
I was just stubborn and got my ass whooped. I'd say that. What's up, Eric?
I'm triggered by this whole shit. And I spent the first 5 years of elementary school living right across the street from the damn school.
Mm.
So me having to do the sneak out the back and run down the street to my crib. That's called adaptation. But yes,
Man.
that's real shit.
I used to get the shit beat out of me as a kid, dude. Real bad. Real bad. I got jumped by like 8, 9 kids. Those fucking good times.
Oh man, yeah. I mean,
I'm too likable. I've never been punched.
Huh. I can see that. You don't have a punchable face.
I don't really. And
For-
I can
for a
talk
woman, you
myself
don't
out
have
of
a
most
punchable face.
situations. I just, you know.
I just feel like
But
honestly,
I've never really looked like a woman though. I've always looked boyish. And I've always gotten made fun of for it, but I've never gotten like beat up for it.
I don't
You
know.
got to go to school to get punched though.
Fuck you talking about?
You can't be homeschooled and you got to go to school.
Yo, he
EJ,
said he was
Mom was
homeschooled.
EJ,
Yo, he violated
You
you.
ain't
EJ.
You
I'll
ain't
pick you
sneaking
That
in
up.
is
the living
such a
room.
fucking dig, bro. That is so goddamn rude. Do I seem like I was homeschooled with the social skills I have, you fucking asshole?
Yo, say the word, I'll pick you up so we can fight him. Kind of shit.
I want to
EJ,
watch.
just because I make fun of you doesn't mean I don't
my-
have social
my
skills. You
homie
can't make
was-
that face.
My homie was homeschooled. How?
Bro.
I'll be honest with you, like I have such a love for you, like that, like, and I just, if I was to hear like now, like somebody hit you in your face in high school, like I would just want to fight that person. Like
I
right
actually
now,
would be
like,
pretty upset about that too. We'd probably have to go take a drive somewhere.
like, dude would be mad
Hey, you
upset.
remember
Like,
Ollie?
like, Bill,
Yo,
what
I
the
gotta-
fuck was that about? Like, I don't even know who the fuck that guy was.
I was sitting next to Tori and he looked down at my phone and I was in the middle of a conversation with my ex and he goes, "That's not who I think it is it?" So yeah, he's very protective.
Yeah.
Nice.
Also, I didn't.
That dude had a very punchable face. You would have loved to beat the shit out of that kid.
Very much so. Oh, speaking of shit that's making me upset right now, did you see the fucking terrible news for all of us except for Erica? You see? Oh, y'all didn't see the terrible fucking news? We supposed to be getting another goddamn snow blast.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, Northeast.
Are we really talking about weather on the podcast?
Yo, I'm fucking tight, okay? Mother Nature needs to stop. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. It's fucking ridiculous.
Ryan,
Also,
I'm gonna say a joke. Brian. Tell me not to.
Go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead. The
Go
world's
ahead.
dying. It doesn't matter.
We'll all write a letter to the Jews, and we'll get it through and see if we can get this weather changed.
I thought it was
Thank
the
you,
turtle
Jeff.
joke. I would have
Thanks for
wrangled
coming
you
in
on that one
today.
had I known
The
that.
which
was-
one?
Thanks
The
for
one
getting
with
us
the
all
tentacles?
canceled, Jeff.
So you're talking about melting glaciers and turtle straws. I didn't know where we were going. I'm sorry. I would have
No, that
safe
one-
worded you.
If
Ooh.
global warming comes up, we'll try and do it.
We do have to talk about this. We do have an update on the past podcast. Check out the latest one. We do have to talk about this past little update here on the DL Hughley Kanye West situation. I don't know if you've seen, but Theophilus, the Mamadopoulos.
Milo Yiannopoulos?
No, not that guy. God, no.
Okay.
No, this rapper named Theophilus London. Theophilus. I don't know what this motherfucker's name is. Like, it's crazy. It's like, fam, like I feel like his mom like heard Thopolis and then thermometer and then just put those together and was like Thermometopoulos, like is his name, like, but he apparently like he said he pressed DL Hughley, but then he showed a video of him like being very friendly and just seeming like a fan with DL Hughley. And like the one part of the video that I'm just very confused about, and this is I'm just because nobody seems to be pointing this shit out, is nobody gonna talk about the fact that DL Hughley had on a fucking purple Adidas fucking warm-up suit, like, so we just not gonna point out the purple Adidas warm-up suit.
I didn't even see this video or anything, so I can't comment on this.
This is what Tori does. He'll bring up stories that we don't know nothing about.
Well,
But
you guys,
this is our
as
listening
podcast
time.
participators, are supposed to do your research, and
This is not. We're not supposed to
just
talk. We
Told
just
you the
listen.
story. A rapper that's a writer for
Mhm.
Kanye West named Thermopolis London
okay, that's what I was still stuck on then. Okay,
approached Kanye West about the whole Kanye West DL Hughley beef.
I didn't even know that
But he
existed.
didn't really press him.
You know he did press it. Look at his fucking name.
Thermopolis?
He had enough
Come on,
time
man.
saying it.
Come
It's a
on,
weird
man.
ass name.
That's what I'm trying to say. So he just trying to
Theophilus.
get some motherfucking recognition, and he walked up on him, said some bullshit, shook his head, talked about how he used to like him on the Hughley show and all of this shit. He one of the funny kings of comedy and all of this shit. Then tweeted that he done pressed DL Hughley with a name like monopoly, monopoly, whatever the fuck. Man, get your pussy, just sit your pussy ass down somewhere, man. Straight up, man. Listen, man, I get it. And I've been doing what you've been doing lately, Tora. I've been listening to homeboy Tora Holcomb talk about the T.I. situation. D.L. Hughley talk about the Kanye situation. Man, listen, man. The game is called Take Over. Survival of the fittest. We want the world to change, but bitch, it's just like The Walking Dead, bitch. Everybody got their clique, bitch. Survival of the fittest. T.I. gonna take over. Godfrey gonna continue to be the little African speaking comedian he is. He might get some recognition out of this and get some other kind of shows, but T.I. gonna do him, and Kanye ain't gonna even run up on DL. He gonna send motherfucker like Pumopolis to go do it, and he ain't gonna. Man,
I just, again, like, I don't know, like, I don't really give a fuck, and I got like 2 O's behind my belt. When I start getting the 6 and 7, the 8 O's, man, do whatever the fuck you want, say whatever the fuck you want. I'm out here chilling, baby. You crazy? I'm on a plane right now. I'm about to go somewhere. And actually like tan my balls. Like I'm about to be somewhere where my balls could get tan, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about what you talking about right now. Like,
I don't want to play Clueless, but what happened between Kanye and Drake?
Kanye and Drake? Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Drake hot, Kanye lukewarm, and he want to get back hot, so he started beefing somebody. I
didn't know there was controversy there to start with.
There was, but there wasn't. But what we talking about is the whole, like, the D.L. Hughley and Kanye shit started from.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Kanye making a well, D.L. Hughley. We all look alike, huh, Jeff?
You learning some new shit today.
I'm still stuck on thermometer guy.
Funny. Apparently, the blacks aren't all the same, and they run fast because of Nigeria.
I thought there was an phone. I thought all kinds of things. But no,
D.O. commented as a father and a man about what he was seeing going on with Kim and Kanye. And I mean, I honestly like his take on it. The weird part about it for me is that there's a lot of other comedians, like especially on Comedy Hype. Like it was weird for me, like to see people be like, well, I think DL should mind his business and shouldn't be talking about this shit. And it's like, but you're on a platform talking about something going on between two people that you're not a part of. So how can you knock somebody for talking about something going on between two people that he's not a part of, and then you turn around and talk about something going on between two people that you're not a part of? Once you put it in the public space, the fucking key word is public. Like once you put it out there, I don't understand these people. It's just like people on our level who fucking text, who put shit on Facebook like, I'm having a lot of problems right now. Don't ask any questions. Man, the fuck you putting it on Facebook for then? Why? Keep it to your fucking stupid self. Now, if you want to put on Facebook, that's not to say for people who post, something's going on with me. I don't want to talk about it, but pray for me. Cool. You want to keep it to yourself, but you want that collective energy focus maybe on you right now because you believe and perceive that might help. That I believe in. I believe in collective energy can heal and help somebody source towards a person's problem. I believe in sending energy. I truly do. But if you have a fucking issue and you put it on a public space, but you don't want people to comment about it, then don't fucking put it on a public space.
Right.
Or we gonna comment on it.
Airing out dirty laundry shit. I get that.
Like,
yeah,
God.
I get it, but it's it's just like when you hear something and motherfucker pillow talking and you don't bring the shit up. Like when you see your lady home girl and you know she just sucked 8 dicks last night, you don't say nothing. You don't bring it up. Like you just let that be. And okay, next time I'm gonna try to make it be 9. you know.
No, hold up.
At least tell her to
I'm
brush
lost.
her teeth.
I'm lost.
Hold up.
I'm lost. What?
If you just suck 8 dicks in one night, no, let me know. That bitch needs 1 cup in my house. You got 1 cup, 1 plate, 1 fork, 1 spoon.
You hanging out with
That
the
shit
weed
is yours. It's all your section.
on?
I'm saying,
I'm not even washing your dishes with my dishes. Like,
but would you? I'm saying that just like DL. Like DL didn't have to reply to that, but he thought he should say something. So what would you do if the girl come over there and all of a sudden she in your house with all of these plates and shit? You gonna say, "Oh, baby, just use 1 plate cause you saw 8 dishes last night. My lady told me." You gonna tell her?
no, I'm gonna pull my wife into the kitchen. Hey, girl, come here. I thought we discussed that she got 1 goddamn plate, 1 goddamn cup of this motherfucker. I marked it. It has her name on it. What the fuck we buy the label maker for if we not gonna respect the fucking label maker? That's what my conversation gonna be like. I'm not gonna blow her spot up. She out here sucking 8 dicks in one night. No. But now me and my lady got a problem when she leave. Now we got to go buy new plates, bitch. Get your keys. We going to Target. All this shit got to go.
But it's just
a lot of dicks in one night.
I just feel like it's certain things. Like I get it from coming from DL position. Like he was just saying, hey man, be like, I don't even know the original text. Like, did he try to reach out to him? Did he say something funny that Kanye took offensive, or
no? It was
like
he did a Vlad interview, and Vlad asked him what he thought about the Kim and Kanye conversation. He basically, like, I mean, don't quote me on this shit or whatever the fuck you're supposed to say. I'm surmising or whatever. Like he was like, yo, like
Kanye need to take his medication.
Like, no, he's saying like what Kanye's doing is wrong, and that if this was anybody, like he shouldn't be absolved of what he's doing just because he's famous and he's a billionaire. Like what he's doing is stalking and harassment. And then of course he took a couple of digs at him by saying like Kanye wouldn't get chicks if he wasn't like Kanye West, if he wasn't rich and famous. And I can't say whether he would or he wouldn't. I really don't know, and honestly I don't care. But I just think at the end of the day, like,
yeah, he just didn't. I don't think, yeah, he. But that's the thing, though, man. Like, yes, you can comment on it. It's your right to comment on it. If somebody asks you a question, you can say, "I plead the fifth," or you could comment. I get it. But that's why I go to say, when you do, you take that second to say, okay, who I'm commenting on? Cause this stupid motherfucker here could be somebody. This stupid, like, you gonna get away with it with certain people, and then certain people, it's gonna be fucking, it's gonna be hell to pay. Now within this situation here, it ain't hell to pay. You just worried about a stupid motherfucker probably acting out. But I don't, yeah.
I mean, I think at the end, I mean, for me, it's just like, once you put that shit on a public space, man, you just got to deal with it. Like you out here going on Instagram, you telling people, and at the end of the day, for me, like I give DL Hughley credit, and I can't, this is the one thing, like there's plenty of shit I could say when I'm going to be like, or who I'm going to be when I have me, and when my career is at a spot, there's certain shit I know for sure, but I mean, right now, this broke Tory is telling you, a motherfucker give out my address. There's no more talking now. We going straight to the streets. But I don't have like, I mean, I got a shit ton of things to lose, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not known enough to where if you do that, I couldn't put in that work and, you know what I'm saying, be solid about it. You get to a space like DL Hughley, you really can't run up on a motherfucker and just get the dumping. Like it don't work like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that aspect of it for me is just like, whoa, too far, fam. Like you giving out this man's address, like on Instagram, like chill, bro.
At that point, just hire someone to take care of it.
Yes, but
that ain't easy.
Listen, man. Listen. Now, if you was talking about Jay-Z, I'd tell you to tuck your tail and go on about your business. I don't know what Kanye did in the streets, but Kanye ain't no killer.
Yeah,
I ain't said Jay-Z no killer. I ain't said Jay-Z no killer, but Kanye ain't no killer. So the people who listen to Kanye music ride skateboards and wear backpacks. They ain't no fucking killers.
I would just like to address you to the many kids who ride skateboards and wear backpacks that have walked into their school and gunned down their fucking friends. Like, I think we need to get out of the, like, you come on, bro. You hood enough to know.
Yes,
don't
man,
matter.
but do you hear what you just said? Do you hear what you just said?
Uh-huh.
You describe the, I don't want to say mentally disturbed person, but you describe somebody who really don't see no like they don't see no light. Like, okay. But I don't know how to describe them type of people because it's something deeper in that there.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but think about it like this. What if that same person, like that you talking about right now, is a big Kanye West fan, they disturbed and they're like, yo, you know what? I don't give a fuck about life no more. Let me make myself famous. Because a lot of these kids, a lot of these people who do mass shooting is to be remembered, to be immortalized in the public space, right? So what better way to be immortalized than fucking killing a celebrity in the name of another celebrity? That's something that will all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think it's dangerous.
That is dangerous. Now you say that.
Like, there's motherfuckers out here that believe, like, look at the lady that sued David Letterman, who said, like, David Letterman was sending her secret messages through the fucking TV during his TV show and shit like that. Like, there's people nuts. I'm just scared of that part. Like, don't put my fucking address out there, bro. Like, well,
what makes it scarier for me, I would think, especially on Drake's part, is that Kanye is involved. Kanye, no, listen. Kanye is involved with churches, which is like the most dangerous fucking establishment that exists. Do you know what I mean? So like, I don't care what anybody says. People die because of religion all the fucking time. So churches are very dangerous. The most dangerous thing. Religion's more dangerous than the fucking Taliban, I believe. So like now that Kanye has the backing of those people, they've fucking given out his address, right? Or is that what happened? Kanye gave out Drake's address, right?
DL Hughley.
That's what I meant. Fucking Christ.
Why are you so focused on Drake today?
I don't know,
dude. I want to focus on life.
There's something else that happened with Drake, I heard. But anyway. All right. So fuck. Now I forget what the fuck I'm talking about.
Good, because I'm going to have to edit most of that shit out anyway.
All right, good.
You over here talking about the church people?
Yeah. Keep that in. Come on.
Yeah. Fuck the church. I still believe that. If anybody can argue that.
Say that.
If anybody can argue that differently, please say so.
I don't deny it. I agree with it. Not with the F the church part.
I didn't say fuck the church, did I?
I said fuck the church.
Yeah.
And
can we stop saying that? I gotta fucking pick this shit out. These are little, you know how annoying it is to edit something you say in fucking 3 seconds. Yeah, it's very difficult to find.
Yeah. All right, my bad.
I gotta watch, like, Like when EJ goes on his Asian rants, it's very easy. Are you rubbing
Yeah, but
your
it's
titty?
not a whole like race of people that I'm like specifically offending or saying something shitty about.
Oh shit! Because we almost said it. Before I forget, couple things. One, next week we will be talking about the birds aren't real people. So please just take your time, look up a couple of things on the birds aren't real people. I just would really like to talk about that hilarity because I just find it very interesting and funny. But before we end though, we have a special guest on today, which is Jeff Nye. We have been very unprofessional with mentioning him, but I will take this back part, try to put it in the front. I'll work some magic. But we have a special guest with us here today on the podcast. Jeff Nye is a good friend of ours.
Yay.
Nice to meet you, Jeff.
He runs the open mic every Monday at the Keystone stage in Oliphant. Right. You can look them up on Facebook. You can look them up on Instagram.
Our website is www.thekeystonestage.com. That has everything on it. Shows that are going on there, how to go to our open mics, all of that. So please come on down.
It's a fantastic environment, and they really make you feel like if you're nervous about getting in front of people, if you have some stage fright, things like this is honestly, I don't say this because this is a friend, this is just real shit. It's really an environment for you to like really work on your skills. Like there are things that I do outside my comedy as far as like rapping and singing, and I've been comfortable with doing those things there that I'm terrified of doing in front of people. Because that energy and that environment in there is just so uplifting and positive. So if you're watching this, if you have a friend, maybe yourself, that's an inspiring artist, whether it's comedy, rapping, music, poetry, juggling, they've had magic down there, whatever it is, come on down there, try it out, man. I promise you will not be disappointed by the energy that you feel when you come down there to the Keystone stage in Oliphant.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, man. It's good time.
Brian co-hosts.
Yes.
Yeah, Jeff's real nice. I'm not. Whenever I see a new person there, I get in their ear and I'm like, "Don't fuck up," and then I kick out their leg a little bit.
Yeah. Why do you trip people before they go on stage? Is that something that you're?
It's one of the few things I find joy in.
Well, why all the old people too, dude? They're having a hard enough time getting on that stage, and then you're up there fucking pushing them.
Break a leg.
Yeah, almost, literally. That poor bastard.
I'll get him next time.
Also, next week I would like to also discuss that NASA has found 5,000 planets outside of our solar system. That's right, EJ. Your favorite subject, space.
And they just not finding it. 5,000. 5,000 now.
They just did the new
how
count.
how big is these fucking planets that they ain't never seen them before?
Outside of our solar system. They
You
just
ain't
did the
hearing
last
what
count.
I'm saying. They done been up there 1,000 motherfucking times. How the hell they ain't seen 5,000 planets out there just floating?
They're far away, EJ. They're not like right next door, bro.
Yeah, man has never been human. Oh, I don't like that term. Humans have never been outside of our solar system. No one has.
Okay, so now how the fuck they find?
A probe.
Who?
A probe. It's like a spaceship with just machines and cameras and sensors.
All right, Erica, do you believe in aliens?
Oh yes, I do. Look, you was talking about Seinfeld earlier. My household TV watching was a lot of Martin, Seinfeld, and the X-Files.
The X-Files was my Mulder Scully, baby.
Hey, that's me. I'm very Scully. Let's go. I got questions.
I've never met a black person that's been abducted. Why is that? Or heard of? I've only heard of crazy fucking hillbilly white people going, I was banged up.
Because black people don't walk towards mysterious sparkling lights.
They
They see shit like that and they're like, no, no, no. And they run away.
That's the difference.
Whereas white people are like, what is that? And they get close to.
Yeah.
Y'all have actual curiosity. We have theoretical curiosity. Meaning we'll wonder what the fuck that is, but we ain't going to find out. Yeah. We'll sit the rest of the night like, y'all wonder what that motherfucking light was, bitch. I don't know, son. Could have been everything.
I tell you, you seen the alien. You seen the alien. But bitch, I told him that was Billy Earl. Bitch, I don't know who the fuck that was. That was Billy Earl down there, cause I'm back at the house. You sitting down to the motherfucking alien. For what? They say, who shined that light in the sky? Oh, that was Billy Earl. I don't know who the fuck it was, but I'm gonna give it a name.
Big Earl. That's perfect. Okay.
But yeah, black people don't do aliens, man. Erica international. So, you know, I'm trying to get international one day. She been over the world, so she done seen aliens.
EJ, how are you gonna get international if you won't even go to the United Kingdom?
Why the fuck I gotta go there?
Because your manager and booking agent might be like, hey, the United Kingdom said we fucks with Country Boy Eat Fudge, bring his ass on over. You ain't never heard that Gabriel and Glacier story about when the Prince of Saudi Arabia called his ass up? And he gave a ridiculous number, and they was like, no problem.
Yep.
Oh, see, I ain't got no goddamn problem with that form of it. But listen here, soon the show over, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
Oh, all day. That's like me in Florida, fam. Although
what you mean?
The show over, I'm getting shit faced if I'm in England. What the fuck?
Certain parts of Florida, I don't want to stay there for long. Like I don't
like what?
Like, let me put it like this. Certain parts of Florida, I don't mind going to, but like when I start drinking and smoking, I don't want to go back outside. Like, I don't want to be in an outside atmosphere. It has nothing to do with the people. I don't fuck with alligators, fam. I don't fuck with alligators. And I'm terrified of them shits, yo. I have a phobia of alligators and bears.
Okay. See, now that's the part that fucked me up. What? I can see an alligator. I can see an alligator.
I'm out.
But I can't see no fucking alien. But do you believe an alien?
Thank you. Thank you.
I believe in aliens. Bro, there's 5,000 planets outside of our solar system. I refuse to believe that just us. That would be so weird.
See, I hear what you saying. But okay, this apartment complex is right by a fucking lake. You in Florida. 99% of the lakes got alligators in Florida. So you just go outside and just go by the lake, just like fuck it.
I'm not going near the lake at all because I don't fuck with alligators. I'm not going nowhere near water in Florida if I can help it. Not with my bare feet, not with nothing that can be bitten onto and touch my nerve endings and I feel it. I will go near water. I'm not going on none of them boats with the big fan on the back. I'm not doing none of that. I don't fuck with swamps. I don't want no parts of alligators, bro. I know I'm a freeze. I'm gonna either freeze, I'm gonna push you in front of that fucking alligator, and I'm gonna take off, and then I gotta explain that shit to whichever one of y'all I'm with. So, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm equal opportunity. So don't think because you got the vagina, you out of getting pushed off this boat, because you're not. I will push you off this motherfucking boat. I'm just kidding.
Hold on.
But I'm terrified.
You own a boat. You own a boat and you worry about the alligator in the water.
I'm afraid of alligators when I watch them on TV. I don't want to see alligators. I don't do alligators, bro. They kill you in a terrible way. They can't chew you. Like, they cannot bite. So they got to clamp onto you and fucking spin to rip your meat off. Fam, that sounds painful.
Hey, on that note right there, My name Country Boy E Fun. And I'm going to get the fuck eat.
Oh, you didn't know that's how they eat you? Yeah, now you think about it, right? That sounds terrible.
No. Listen, Tori, I'm from Florida, born and raised. When the police run up on 18th Street, it's a retention pond right across the street with a fence around it. Alligators in the retention pond. Right behind the retention pond is the apartments. So if you could jump in this water and swim across there and get away from the police, you scot-free. You know how many times I done did that with alligators in this water?
Oh, you say that with such execution in your face. I'm nervous now. Keep going.
Like, no, I hear what you saying. And I understand what you saying. But bitch, he can't bite you until he catch
you. Duh. It's a true fact.
I don't want to be close enough to have to run though. Like,
you a black man. Like, you a black man. You were born to run.
Yeah, Tori. Throw him one of those extra bones from your leg, dude.
Yo, on that note, this has been another exciting episode of Logic and Laughs. Thank you again, Jeff Nye, for being here again. Please check out the Keystone stage in Oliphant, PA. It is a good time. If you want to do open mics, if you want to put on a show together, if you just need to rent a space or something like that, holla at them. Jeff, you want to give them the website one more time?
Please check us out at www.thekeystonestage.com. Check out anything there. We have tickets for shows. We've got anything you want to know what's going on the stage is on our website.
And you know, I'm Tori Seward. That's Erica Switzer. That's Ryan Flaherty. That's Holly Griffin. That's Yo Funny. Favorite talking cousin, Country Boy E Fudge. And again, our special guest, Jeff Nye. Make your merry-go-round. Let yourself be yourself. Peace.